The year is 1996. Brian De Palma directs a clever spy action movie based on hit television series. The movie has well-crafted action scenes reminiscent of 90s Hollywood action movies with an engaging screenplay and competent performances. Cut to 2025, Mission Impossible Final Reckoning retains most of the franchisee elements that make it famous, but is it a satisfying and entertaining end to the franchisee? Let's find out. Hello all and welcome to Film Relic. Today we are gonna be reviewing Mission Impossible Final Reckoning starring Tom Cruise, Haley Atwell, Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames and directed by Christopher McQuarrie. The movie picks from the last installment and Ethan has to find the submarine which contains the source code for the entity in order to stop it from gaining access to nuclear arsenal of the entire world. He also has to stop Gabriel, who has nefarious plans of his own. How Ethan achieves this mission forms the crux of the story. By this time, the fatigue of Mission Impossible franchisee has set in and Dead Reckoning is the weakest movie in the franchisee. This is mainly due to the tone and approach taken by McQuarrie. Every 10 minutes, you are reminded of the impending end to the characters and franchisee by words like "one last time" multiple times. There is doom and gloom all over, which sort of makes it unnecessarily serious. Also, the stakes of the mission, high on paper, doesn't translate well onto the screen. The approach is like many world-saving movies you have seen in recent times. But what made Mission Impossible franchisee famous are the well-crafted action sequences with enough stake and edge of the seat thrill that made it worthwhile. Apart from the submarine action portion, the action sequences are standard and are not goosebump stuff. Even the submarine action does not match the action segments in the previous movies, like that of Paris chase in Mission Impossible Fallout or Burj Khalifa action sequence in MI4. The climax action is very disappointing. Also, one more criticism is that the drama portions are somewhat detached from the real world, which gives it an inert feeling. But Dead Reckoning is not entirely bad. It is still an entertaining outing and is definitely better than the green screen trash that we are served a week on week. The performances from the ensemble cast is excellent and they make the predictable screenplay somewhat watchable. Technically, the movie is brilliant and sets the bar again for execution of action movies. Cinematography by Fraser Taggart is outstanding. Whether it's the submarine action sequences or the final airborne chase, there is captivating kinetic energy to it. The production and the art department should be commended again for designing of set pieces which are thoroughly entertaining. The sound department is excellent as well, with capturing of sounds whether underwater, airborne or in closed spaces. All in all, Mission Impossible Final Reckoning is an engaging watch but a slightly underwhelming outing due to poor story development and screenplay tone. So that was my review of Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share and comment on how did you feel about the movie and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.